Hello, everyone. Good evening. You're welcome to another wonderful episode of Ladies Court with Elizabeth Era. We all know that Ladies Court is a program that we run every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. talking about women issues, how we'll be able to assist ourselves as ladies, live right, do the right thing. So today we have another very interesting topic which we're going to be talking about today. But before we do that, for those of you just joining us, I don't really know what this is all about. Ethel Women is an NGO. Okay, what we do is empower and enlighten women. So this is part of the enlightenment area of it. On this show, it's called Ladies Court. We are actually down to earth. We bring it down to a level where everybody will understand what we're talking about, and also we try to make it possible for women to bring in their messages. Like this topic that we're about to share today is a topic that came out within the week, and we had a lot of challenges with. We had some challenges, and also there's a particular lady who is actually lying down in the hospital right now. So we feel this is something that we really need to share, because ladies listen to this all the time, but they don't they see this, they listen to it, they see their friends experience it, but they don't like to take advice. If they just have that slight opportunity, that little opportunity, they'll really want to jump into it. So today we're going to be talking about, should a single lady live with a man she is not married to, or live alone? This is a topic that is very sensitive. Like one of my members said, she said we shouldn't talk about this, that we should actually talk about something else, or we'll talk about the topic one at a time. But I feel this is a topic we should share. Okay, I feel this is a topic we should really talk about, because a lot of people has a whole lot of challenges living with their spouses or living alone. When it is not time for you to live alone as a woman and you actually go live alone, it's a problem. When you pack your bags and go live with a man you're not supposed to live with, it's also a problem. So today we're going to be talking about this topic. If you're just joining us, my name is Elizabeth Era. Please feel free to drop your comments, feel free to send in your messages, feel free, because this is an interactive section. So today I'm going to start with reasons why ladies live alone, okay? And reasons why, almost the same reasons why some ladies live alone, and same reasons why they live with the guys they are not married to. So today we're going to be talking about them pari passu, okay? We're going to be talking about reasons why these ladies want to live alone, or why they want to go live with men they are actually not married to, which to me, it's a no-no. It's a complete no-no for you to pack your bags and go live with a man you're not married to, okay? So today we're going to be talking about that. First of all, I would like to start with, why do these women do these things, okay? Some girls live with guys and some girls live alone, especially where I'm from, okay? I'm from Edo State. We have a lot of single ladies living alone in Edo State. It's not like we have them in Lagos, we have them in Abuja, Akwa Ibom, we have them all over, scattered all over, okay? But we're going to be talking about it one at a time today. Why do these women live alone? Let's start with that before we now start talking about if it's proper for them to actually do it or not, regardless, okay? So first of all, I said factors that actually push women or lure women or make women decide to go live alone. The factors are, one, their family backgrounds. Okay, some ladies have come from a very crazy, in quotes, let me use the word crazy, family backgrounds. They come from very crazy family backgrounds that they have too much challenges in their homes that they can't take it anymore. Their mothers are troublesome, their fathers are troublesome, their brothers and sisters don't give them peace. They're just, the house is messed up. The father is always on their case, the mother is on their case, and the whole thing is so messed up. They can't live in the house, because if they do, 1 minute or the other, is either this one is shouting, the other one is screaming at them, and they have this kind of challenges. They can't flow with their family members. They fight all the time. And you know, it's not really good for a woman, okay, to engage in such acts or such problems, activities all the time, fighting, shouting, quarreling in the area. Once you're coming home, they're like, hey, she don't come house again, just watch her now. Within the 10 minutes, they don't start shout again, you know. Some ladies cannot live with that. There are some ladies that have shock absorber that no matter what you do to them, no matter how you treat them, they can endure a lot. They have this huge endurance in them. You understand? Whatever you do to them, no matter what you do to them, they can endure it. They will leave it. You understand? They can live with it. They will stay within the house. But some ladies can't do it. The moment they notice that you're becoming trouble for them, they just run away from the house. And also, some of them are ashamed. Remember, we're talking about family backgrounds. Some of them are ashamed of who their parents are. Oh, my mother fry akara and go hawk it on the street, and me, I they do wrongs, money they come in, why I go come sit down for house, they watch them for this face me, I slap you, you know. They don't want to live in the house with their parents because they feel the house is not good enough for them. I can't live with them. Why do I want to do this? So they pack their bags, they leave the house, they go rent an apartment, and they decide to live alone, okay? Why some others, they do it because they feel that for some reasons, okay, from some reasons, I don't know because I'm still wondering, they don't like who their mother really is. My mother is not fine. My mother is not the commissioner of education, blah, 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 stuff like that. I cannot tell somebody about my mother outside, and so they walk away. They leave the house, and then they go live with someone else, okay? Or they move their bags and then go live alone. Why some other ladies on the other hand, they have too much freedom. Okay, now I'm leaving the family background area. If we want to dwell on family background alone, that one will take an entire week. So we're going to be taking them one at a time, okay? Now, some of them do this because they have too much freedom. Yeah, some ladies have too much freedom. They just pack their bags, and their parents know that kind of home where like, oh, whatever you want to do, go ahead, and that's, you're an adult, you're grown up, so you can do whatever you like. So they just pack their things. Dad, mom, I've just decided that I'm going to be living alone henceforth. You know, I'm a grown girl now. I'm 19 or I'm 18. I can't live with you anymore. They just pack their bags, and their parents will tell them, okay, that's okay. As long as you're comfortable where you are, we'll come check you up. And then they pack their bags, they go live on their own. Some of them pack their bags, they go live with a boyfriend. Some of them will tell their parents that they are going to live alone, whereas the others, like, not knowing that they're actually going to live with a man, okay? Some of them do that. And also, don't forget, in the family background, let me quickly chip this in. Some parents push their daughters to go live with men. Some parents push their daughter out of their homes, especially in the state where I'm from. A 19, 20-year-old girl cannot comfortably live in the mother's house in Edo State without the mother reminding her all the time. You know, they see your mate for outside. What do you see they do for my house? You know, they see your mates. Not be your mates build that house. Not be your mate they drive that car. Not be your mate do this one. Where you they follow me, they live here. Parents do that a lot in Edo State. And then early morning you hear them shouting. They push the girl out. And then they want you to just go out there. What do they do for this house? Pack your bag, come out, you know? So it's really very, very, very crazy in that aspect. And also there are some that they got a job, okay? Probably they don't live in the same city with their parents. They've got a job and they feel it's okay, they move out. We have those that are orphans. Of course, no father, no mother, and they don't really have aunties and uncles to live with. And then they pack their bags and then they go live there. Another one we have is when a female child has been caged for too long. Parents, principals, headmasters, lecturers, professors, those of you that know too much, you don't even give your kids that breathing space. You just pack them and keep packing them and keep keeping them. You don't even allow them do nothing. You don't want them go nowhere. If your child wants to go somewhere, you're telling the child, where they go? Where do you think you're going to? Come on, enter the house and lock the door. Where do you think you're going to? You know, you do that a lot with your kids. You don't let them go out. They stay at the balcony, especially when they're on holidays from school. A full-grown woman, okay, that just graduated from school, you're telling that particular woman that she shouldn't go out, or maybe she's still in school. You're telling her not to go out. You're keeping her in the house. I don't know how some parents do this sometimes. You just treat these kids the way you like, and then you push them around. You don't allow them to do anything. Friends can't visit them at home. Nobody can talk to your kids. They can't wave anybody on the streets. They can't do anything. You don't want nobody around your children. You lock them up so badly. Those kind of kids, when they have the freedom tomorrow, Arrow Kelly song no go reach them. They will fly and fly and fly and keep flying and just keep flying. And some other kids also, now where Yahoo they reign, they just make small money. The money just enter hand like this, or the runs girls, once they just make small money, they're like, now me want to stay this kind of environment with you now. I'm a big girl now, what am I doing here, for what? And then they just pack their things and they are out. These and so many other reasons. And then the reason why some girls move to go live with their boyfriends, remember I said we're going to be talking about the both of them together, okay? Even though they are two different topics, but I want us to address the both of them at the same time. Now, some girls, the reason why they pack the bags and go live with the boyfriend, we've already stated all these reasons. These are many reasons why some girls can either live alone or go live with their boyfriends. Don't forget it. Now, this particular reason is when the girl is feeling insecure. If you say you dey monitor the boy, you dey tame him, you dey mark him, you don't understand? Me, na in house I want go dey, make her see as go dey bring those girls they come here. Nah, that's stupidity. Anyway, we will talk about that one at a time. Now, some of them feel very insecure, okay? They just pack their bags and then go live with these guys, yeah? Because they feel, if I know they there, things go to happen. So they decide to go pack the bags and go live with the guy. And then also, when the guy tells you, what are you doing? Come and live in my house, They feel it's okay to move into a guy's house because the guy asked them to move in. So they just pack their bags and they move their things and go live with the guy. The guy keeps telling them, why are you wasting money when I have this big house? Why are you wasting money when I have a duplex? For heaven's sake, it's 5 rooms. You can come live with me. I don't have a problem with that. And then the girl, a friend go tell her, she'll tell her friend like, pa, go stay with him now. You say, you can't stay with him. Why? How are you this girl, Especially when he's living in VGC, Lekki, those area, Banana Island, Wuse, Zone 5, Zone 6, all these cool and tush areas, GRA, You just want to go live in a very cool, cozy, and sweet environment with this guy because he's asking you to move in. So today we're going to be addressing all these issues. Now we're asking, forget about all the factors why you do these things. We're asking, is it really proper for you to do it or not? Is it okay for you to pack your bags and go live with a man? Is it okay? Is it proper? So right now we're gonna go into the topic proper. We're talking about this. If you want to drop your comment, drop your comments. I'm seeing that we have not too much views today. I guess is I would say the network. So a lot of people, if you want to bring in, you want to talk about, you want to bring in your questions and all that. Please, you're very free to send your questions. I'm sorry about those people I couldn't answer their questions last week. There was this challenge I had, which I think I'm still having right now. I can't see everybody at the same time, and I can't see your comments, okay? So I'm trying to see how I'll be able to pick comments one at a time. I'm going to fix that. Last week, some people sent in their comments. I just couldn't see your comments. I'm really sorry about that. It was until when the show was over, that was when I got to see a lot of your comments. So I'm sorry about that. So now we're talking about the topic proper. Let's start with your family background, okay? I'm going to be hitting the nail on the head, like target. I'm going to be targeting the bull's eye now, okay? Now, first of all, some of you will say you're from a very noisy home, your parents are this, your family is that, blah, blah, blah. Young lady, that's not enough reason for you to pack your bag and go live alone, okay? Because first of all, if you don't have a job as a woman, you don't have a job, you don't have anything that you're doing, then you pack your bag and go live alone. It is wrong. It's extremely wrong. Now, on the other hand, even if you have a job and you're okay, you pack your bags and go live with a man, that one is a complete no-no. Where do you want to get money to pay your rent as a single lady who is not working? Let's assume you're working, you own a salon, or you are running a salon or something, or you have a job somewhere. Maybe your salary is like 25,000 naira at the end of the month, and the house you are living in is 200,000 naira at the end of the year. Ne, calculate the money, do the math. Let me bring my phone. Let's do the mathematics. For crying out loud, your salary is 25,000 naira. You are living in a 200,000 naira apartment. You don't go chop. You don't go buy clothes. You don't go buy shoes. You don't go do any other thing. Maybe you need to send money to your mama for house. You don't go do that. Now this is 25,000 naira we're talking about here. Okay, now if you multiply 25,000 naira by 12, seriously, we're going to be doing serious mathematics here today. I'm really very sorry about that. Okay, I know to pass maths for school, but I tried. Okay, so now you have 25,000 naira. Okay, multiply it by 12. My sweetheart, you have just 300,000 naira. Are you seeing my screen? Now you have just 300,000 naira that you make at the end of every year, and your house rent is 200,000 naira as a single lady. Now this 200,000 naira that you have as your house rent, first of all, if 200,000 naira is out, you have just 100,000 naira left. You have just 100,000 naira left. How are you going to manage that 100,000 naira to buy clothes, buy shoes, feed yourself, your family, every other person? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, Ugo wrote this. What if it's your serious boyfriend or fiance? We're going to talk about that, Ugo. I'm going to answer that question you just asked me right now. Give me a few minutes. Let me finish with this particular one. Okay. Now, what am I trying to say? You have 300,000 naira at the end of the year. That's your salary. Okay. Now you are paying house rent of 200,000 naira in for a year. Also, you have just 100,000 naira left. How are you going to manage? Let's assume now you have 200,000 naira, okay, divided by 12. Now you have 16,000 naira to pay. I think 16.6, that's, let's say 17,000 naira to pay per every month, and your salary is just 25,000 naira. So who is fooling who? So packing your bag to go live alone, say because maybe your parents are this, or because your parents are that, and your family has this, or you have that, sweetheart, I really think you have to do a rethink. Okay, it's wrong. Now let's go over to where your parents don't really like you as a person, where your parents are actually dealing with you, where your parents are mean to you. Yeah, there are a lot of parents like that. They do segregations in their homes. We're going to be talking about that much later. For mothers, you don't segregate. You are the cause of most of the challenges your kids go through. Okay, we're going to be talking about that. That is a topic for another day. Your kid packs your kid packs her bags, and she just packs her bags and she go live somewhere or go live with someone. Okay, now this is extremely very, very bad, but we're going to be talking about that later. And then you say because they are giving you problems at home. Young lady, if you cannot beat them, join them. In what way? I did not say you should start fighting on the streets. Don't get me wrong. This is what you can do. Very important. Okay? You can decide to ignore them, whatever they do. Try to ignore all their problems. Anything they say you've done, whatever it is that they say you've done, try to ignore everything they say you've done. You can do that for yourself. Okay, when you come home, sometimes when you come home and everybody is giving you problems and all that, just usually enter the house, lock your door. If it's face me, I slap you, stroll out. Stroll out. Make sure you come back a bit late when you know that all the troublemakers have gone to bed. I'm actually advising you as a friend. When you notice that all the troublemakers have gone to bed in your family, that is when you come home. You understand? If it's face me, I slap you, and you don't have your own room. But in a house where you have your room, and you know that your chore in the morning is to clean, generally clean the house. When you are done, enter your room, lock doors, sleep or rest, read, watch TV, do anything. As a single girl, you get money, you fit touch your room the way you want them. Put everything there, even small fridge, so that you don't need to go kitchen, go to follow them, drag food. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Because to me, I feel it's extremely very wrong for a girl that doesn't have a job. You don't have a job, you don't have nothing. You pack your bag, you go to stay alone. For what? This is Nigeria. First of all, no man will take you serious. And a lot of guys like to come and sleep for those kind of rooms. That's when you come and do short time and part time. Your friends will call you, how far you there house? I bet you if you drop your key for me. What you want to go to for that? Your house don't turn brutal. I don't know if you get it. So most times it's really very wrong for a single lady to live alone, because first of all, what comes to the mind of every individual, for a woman that is not working, she's irresponsible. This is Africa. This is Nigeria. They say you are irresponsible. Trust me, whether you are responsible or not, whether you know they even carry men go your house or not, and given that your salary no meet up with your rent, why you they struggle? Why you they punish yourself? Don't do it. Trust me, it's very wrong. Okay, now that's one aspect where we have to deal with. Then we go ask a question. What if it's your serious boyfriends and or fiance? It's a no-no. The reason why it's even more important if it's your serious spouse, boyfriend, serious fiance, when I don't do introduction. If he really wants me, you can't live with him. I say they drag you to can't live with him. Let him pay your bride price. Because now they see finish, they enter. By the time you pack your bag now, you start living with him now, you go to fetch your child, they cook, they clean, they do everything. And then, if not the one way they beat woman, go begin beat you. It's very rare for you to find men these days that are very responsible. Don't get me wrong. For you to find a very responsible man that will not touch you or see you finish when you they live with him for house or disrespect you, the probability is, should I what are you supposed to do as a lady? Because you don't already pack your bag come off for us, everybody feels saying your fiance. I have a case of a friend right now. Since last year, the guy has asked her to move in. She has moved in. They've done introduction, but till now they are not married because see finish don't enter. The guy don't they tell him now, say, I think we'll have to rethink this marriage because I don't think you have the kind of character I want to deal with. She be used to say she they stay at house jejely, all those kind of things for no happen. They for no happen because the guy not go see and finish 100%. I don't know if you get it. So it's very difficult to find those kind of responsible men. That's the more reason why you have to respect yourself and actually stay away from him until you're married. Nobody is saying don't go visit him. Nobody is saying don't go spend the weekend. We are only saying please don't pack your bag and go and live there. And then when you are coming home, you come to your mother's house as if you are a guest with handbag. It's a no-no. It's not right. Now that's I think I've answered your question, Miss Ugo. Now, Mrs. Ugo, sorry. Then the next one is too much freedom from parents. If your parents give you too much freedom in the house, young lady, it's not enough for you to move out and go and be living alone. I have already said it before. A woman that does not have a job, you know, get work, and you decide to pack your bag, go they stay alone. Okay, there are 1,001 ladies out there. They will say, okay, I'm struggling, I'm about to see a new life. There are some parents that when you are about to maybe graduate from the uni or something, they've already paid your rent, done everything, and they say, okay, start looking for a job from there. Your parents get you everything. Your parents try to help you pay your bills for the period of time before you get a job. That one is different. But that's not enough reason for you to mess up the freedom they gave you. Giving you that freedom, you now start living anyhow. You bring a guy to come live in your house, or you pack your bag and go and start living with a man. It's wrong. It's extremely very wrong. Nobody is saying you should do that. Ladies, please, let's be smart. Let's be wise. Let's not do all the wrong things. Okay? So now we're talking about a female child has been caged for too long. Of course, we know we talked about that. You pack your bag, especially those ones that are on campus. The moment you reach school, you just enter school. The very first boy will toast you. You don't say they live for self-contained. You get AC. Some of them not even they get AC. Now stove they don't even get. Now those small camp gas, small pots, you know. I did see many of them. Now during my diploma days in Uniben, I see a whole lot of them. They just have these small pots, small everything. And then the girl will just pack her bag. She will go there, leave her hostel, pack everything she has, go and be living with the boy. And then she dressed from there to school every day. How irritating. How irritating. Your parents paid for your hostel accommodation for you. You leave your hostel accommodation. You pack your bag to go live in a man's house. And then every morning from there they come school. I bet which time you say they read your book? I want to know, because when you come back from school, you go fair cook. And after they say you be again, and you know go to say you know go cook. Now the boy go cook for you. You go fair cook. If you don't cook finish, you can't wash the plate when I take cook. If the boy clothes dirty, you go wash. And I say school now there. You don't turn housewife so. You don't turn housewife, turn house girl, because I know say some housewives don't even do the things when they do for school. You go come wash clothes. After you wash clothes, you go clean the house, spread bed, do everything. You know, the boyfriends will come, they'll come visit the boy, then go they watch match, make noise. When do you have time to read your books? Like seriously, girl, don't you think you should have a rethink if you're actually doing it? You just pack your bag, go live with a man. Sometimes maybe you can't live with the one with the agbero inside. Those boys with their life now half and half, you know, they don't care about any other thing, just to come school, come do rubbish. When time reach them bribe lecturer, they go teach you the same thing. You begin bribe lecturer, when you come out, your head is, you know, garbage in, garbage out, nothing there inside, they just day there. They can do that to you. Because the truth is, if you live alone, your friends can come. The ones that are serious can come. Your fellowship members can come. They can actually help you try to solve those problems you are having in your courses. But when you are living with a man, how many of them get time to come? They come your boyfriend house. Then how una wanted they read overnight? Then at the 3 of now come sleep for one bed. The boy go day middle, you go day decide out the why, because you need to watch your property very well so that something no go happen. Young lady is very wrong. And then those of you that always pack your bag to go and live with a man because you don't want him to cheat on you. No, they cheat on pass. I'm really very sorry for you, but I'll boo you guys, because now that they cheat on pass. Do you think the fact that he doesn't bring the girl home means that he's not cheating on you? When it comes to things like that, young lady, these guys are smart to the bones. Those girls, they will bring them to the house. You will not even know. They will sleep with them when you are not around, and then when you are around, they will take them to their friend's house, or hotel don't finish. How much to pay with hotel bills? Easy. How much for one room? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. They take these girls out to hotels, take them to their friend's house, everywhere they can take them to, quickly in the car. Hello? So give me one reason why you feel that packing your bag to go and live with a man, maybe say at the end of the day, some of them not going to even respect you. 80% of the guys you live with, they end up not marrying you, true or false. And then you still pack your bag to go live with them. Ladies, we need to start having a rethink and start thinking about our life, especially those that are living abroad. Please, I'm begging you people. I don't know how they treat you. I don't know how they do it. I have friends that are living abroad that pack their bag, they run to this guy's house because they feel that, okay, at the end they end up throwing them out on the streets. They end up throwing them out on the streets, breaking up with them, treating them anyhow. You are in Nigeria, you don't have papers. No, you don't think go meet anybody may fight for you, except to get family for that place. Those of you living abroad, I don't understand you anymore. The moment you leave the shores of this country, you don't forget yourself, forget who you be, your pride as a woman and everything. Some of you, they even bring the boys only for the house one that they suffer for. When I don't suffer, now you they work the money, now you they do everything, the boy they live inside. Some of them know they work home. And some of them, then they work, then they save their money, then they use your own. Out of the one where you get, now that they spend, then they'll come, they send their own come house, so they build house. There are many from my state. I'm from Edo State, hello. So I know a whole lot of them. They live with these girls, okay, collect their monies, okay, use it on themselves, buy clothes, buy shoes, go snap picture for everywhere, do everything. And then at the end of the day, the ones that they have, they send it home for their parents to build houses for them. Why you dey Europe, they struggle. You know if you even send one naira come house. Why? Because one man dey your house. And the man, they beat you, they join them. Now you go cook, now you go do this, now you go do that, now you go do everything. At the end of the day, if you stand for it, go tell your friends, say that I shower. No mind and I shower, it is again time. We just share the house together. I have a friend that came to Nigeria and said that I get one girl like that why they live with for Europe. That girl don't useless. She don't useless. I for marry her, but she useless. But I live with her. I almost slapped him that day. I'm very sorry, but I felt so bad I almost slapped him. The girl is useless. You they chop her money, you they live for her house. Am I supposed to blame the guy or I'm supposed to blame the girl? Ladies, please, you really need to start doing. If you have any guy right now living in your house in the Europe, please send them packing. Because 99.9% of them end up not marrying you girls. True or false? Am I saying the truth or I'm lying? They end up not marrying you girls. And you girls just end up living with them like that. And then you do all, and then you waste your money and everything. It doesn't really work. Please, I think we should have a rethink and really think and really see how we'll be able to help ourselves as ladies. Because it's very important that your pride is kept. It's very wrong. And then those of you that the guy tells you, come and live with me, and you feel it's very okay for you to pack a bag and go live with the guy. Sweetheart, it's not a bad idea to go spend weekend with him. But it's extremely wrong for you to go live with him. Because as the mama, they come. The mama, they come here saying, again, and you day. maybe now once room and parlor self-contained, then una go come to sleep for parlor, the mama go sleep for bedroom. I don't know how una dey do am. Or the sister they live there. Some of you live with a guy that live in just one room, and maybe he's living with one or two of his family members, especially those bricklayers, mechanics, all those hairdresser, you know. Why? I'm sorry, but it's not cool. The girl is lying on the floor somewhere, you guys are managing the bed, you say na love. No, that's stupidity. You guys are not married. It's extremely very wrong, because if you were married now, you go even let us a talk for more, but you guys are not married. It's not as if anybody drove you away from home. I've not seen anybody that doesn't really have a home, trust me. Even those that are living under the bridge, nobody drove you away from the house. Some of you, you are even working, or you are bankers, you have so much money, you are comfortable, but you say you dey find husband because you don't reach 40 years old. You will come go pack your bag, go dey follow one boy, they drag face me, I slap you. Then in the morning you dress up, you wear your cocoa shoe, carry your suit. Everybody else they look you, they go auntie. You enter your car, you drive, come out, they say, that auntie humble, very humble. They come follow him boyfriend stay for this kind of small place. I've seen it in Akwa Ibom. I've seen it in Akwa Ibom State. The guy live in just one room. The lady will come and be sleeping there. She was now living there. Later, she packed half of her bag and came and kept. The guy beats her with belt. Now belt, they beat her. And she's almost a branch manager in her bank. Now belt, the guy they beat her, belt. If you see her today, she go, they speak English up and down. No, they work. Because they go see, continue to beat you as don't marry you. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Now, these ladies, you just mess up yourself. Like what we were talking about last week. You allow people boss you around, you turn slave. The same way you pack your bag to go live with these people that bosses you around, you turn their slave. Like Auntie Runda was giving us an example last week in our show last week. I didn't get to read her message fast. She was giving us example of how a lady was actually beaten black and blue by her boyfriend. She was actually sweating everywhere, but she was still in there. She was even begging her, telling her, I beg, please don't do this. Why don't you pack your bag and go live with your parents? She said no. Right there and there, where they were talking about this, her father called her. And then when her father called her, she was telling her father, don't worry, don't mind him. You know how he behaves now. We'll get over it, blah, 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 stuff like that. Sweetheart, is very wrong. Now, you keep living your life like this and you think you're actually doing it to someone or whatever. You're doing it to yourself. At the end of the day, you mess up things for yourself. This guy will not marry you, will call you names. Some of you end up giving birth to 2-3 kids for them. You're not married to a man, no. You are living with him. You don't born first one, you don't born second one, you don't born third one. I have a case like that we've seen. You have 3 kids for a man you're not married to, and you're living with him and he beats you all the time. How do you want those kids to grow up? A vagabond you they raise. Psychologically, those kids are going to be messed up. Emotionally, those kids are going to be messed up. Because growing up, they don't see their papa, they beat you and they tell you, can't come up from my house. What you they find for you? I beg you, I carry you, come. Now me say you can't stay. I bet I don't tire for you, can't they go? Give me peace, give me freedom. Some of them will even tell you that you charm them. That charm where you give me chop, you don't scatter today, don't destroy. I don't say and say the charm don't destroy. I don't say and say the charm don't scatter. Ladies, come on, let's give ourselves some respect. Seriously, let's help ourselves and let's give ourselves some respect. Stay away from these guys. Please, stay away from these guys. Try and see how you're able to live on your own. Because if you are living on your own, you're only visiting weekends. Number one, we'll see them say, get extremely very good character when you feel live with. Because now when you don't live with them, don't shine your Congo left, right, center. Don't finish everything. And then I will come begin tell you story. Excuse will come. You don't sleep when you're sleeping at night. You snore too much. I don't like the fact that you're always screaming from your dream. Come, are you possessed? And then he will tell you, why is your voice so loud? Your voice is so loud. You and I can't live together. Neighbors will think that we're always fighting. They get many excuses to pursue you. Many. I was knocking. Why didn't you open the door on time? What were you doing? Why didn't you open the door on time? Some of them will tell you you're very dirty. You're a dirty girl. And those of you now where they dirty. Don't want a topic for another day. I know talk about that one now. You know, these are things that actually are so many and so many other reasons why it is very wrong for you to go live with a man you're not married to. Don't go live with a man that you're not married to until you're sure that, okay, yes, we have already done what we're supposed to do. We are now living as man and wife. I can now pack my bag and live with this person comfortably. And as for the ladies that are living alone, I am not saying living alone as a lady is wrong. I'm saying get a job. Get a job, get a life. Get a job, very important. Make sure that your salary is paying. If you have a salary of 50,000 naira at the end of every month, you can go look for an apartment of say 150, 120. That's fair enough. Nobody is saying you shouldn't live alone. And also, don't say because your family is this or your mother is that. Some of them where they claim Natasha, when your name na Ngozi, now come pack on a bag, come off for house. No even want to let anybody know say na Jegule you bro or you be barrack picking. No, for what? If you even see anybody where you know for your area, you know they want to talk to them. They shift face. For what? Why I go? Oh no. This one I see finish. I don't want all this kind of nonsense for my life. It's wrong. And then at the end of the day, you ended up mixing up with all the wrong people, all the wrong friends, all the wrong everything. You live a lousy life because a lot of you can't control yourself. A lot of you can't control yourself. Now, in my place, if you're from where I am from, traditionally, a woman is not supposed to allow a man to come sleep in her house. I don't know if you're getting it. A man is not supposed to come sleep in your house, not to mention living with you from where I'm from. Now, if you live that kind of life and you keep living like that, don't you think you're not helping yourself in any way? Imagine if you are from a place like where I'm from. Some of you can say, damn it, na tradition, this, that. But show me where they write down for Bible. I want to see where they write down for Bible. So they say, may woman just pack her bag, go to stay man house. The Bible says, he that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor from the Lord. They not say, woman, we packing bag, go to stay man house. He that findeth, not she, they not put she there. Now he that findeth, for heaven's sake, why una they do like this? A man you're not married to, you pack your bags and go live with him. And then he beats you up. He treats you really bad. You guys are going out. His friends are like, Alpha, your babe day house. I want to come over, but that woman, that girl, they should behave. Then you don't take him because you know, see, do me come out from my house, so my friends they complain. And you go sit down for there. Things say you be mother of the house. Not the happen. Now they make me they laugh. No be love. It's not. The guy they see you finish, trust me. Then those guys that are living in their family house with their mothers. Now that one, then they fear me past because I'm from Edo State. This thing is very rampant in my state. They live in their mother's house. You know they live in their mother's house and a passage house. You could go pack your bag, go they stay with them. For inside passage house, just because the boy don't manage get one room for there now. You just pack your bag, you can't join them. They will come, they follow the boy, they leave for there. If you and the boy talk too much, you raise the voice, the mother will come knock the door. Why they talk to my son like that? What did they worry you? Hey, it's not so they don't train you well for us. No try that kind of thing for you. Why you the shout for my son like that? They will do that because I'm from Edo State. I've seen it several times. There's a woman living close to me very early in the morning. You see the girl and the boy, if they are fighting, they are stunning each other, they are running, pursuing each other. It is so embarrassing. And then the mother will not be speaking Bini. Beat her, own is too much. Beat her. That is somebody's child though. Nobody pursue this girl from her house. And then the boy go they beat him, the boy mama go they tell him beat him. Now area people, they always come settle their fight. They'll come they speak Bini. Sorry, I don't really know how to speak the Bini like that. Even my language, you know. They'll come they speak the Bini. They round each other, talk. After they'll come enter house. 3 days later, they'll still start the same thing again. They do it almost every now and then. And you think this is right? No. You're letting down yourself as a woman. The moment you pack your bags to go live with a man, you know they see white women. They know they do them. It's very difficult for you to see them pack their bag when they live with man like that. Very difficult. Forget what you they see for film. And they tell them the truth. For them to do it, better when they go stay one small cubicle. They go stay that small cubicle. Government go they pay them salary. Those of you living abroad, true or false, if I they lie. Government go they pay them, they take care of them. If you want to see them, come see them there. Are you talking about the Koreans? It's a complete no-no. You can't even try it. You can't try it. All this one where they share responsibility, you don't go rent house finish. Nobody's saying you don't already calculate how much be the boy's salary and how the boy will take on support you at the end of the month. How the boy will come to support you at the end of the month. With waiting the boy want to support you at the end of the month. He's not the one that sent you to go do that. And then you rent house finish, they call the boy for phone, hello, my house rent goes to expire. And how much you want to bring now? The boy is saying you. Why are we embarrassing ourselves like this? And then some of you people, if the man now refuse to help you now, you will now say this or say that. When originally this guy never sent you to go get yourself an apartment. He never sent you to go get yourself an apartment. And then you're now calling him, my rent is about to expire, it's 200,000 naira. Your fear magana, ATM. Now your sugar daddy, collect them. It's wrong. Ladies, please, anything that will destroy your pride as a woman, don't do it. If you don't have money to pay for accommodation, don't rent a home. Make sure you are working and your salary can take care of you comfortably and take care of you and your rent before you go think of renting an apartment. I can't stop you from renting an apartment. But in my state where I'm from, a 17-year-old girl can start living alone. A 16-year-old girl can start living alone. A 13-year-old girl can start living alone where I am from. I have seen it. It's not as if I'm talking stories. I see young girls that are not even up to the age of 18 living alone in Edo State. What do they do for a living? That they learn dressing. And then they'll come sleep with one mechanic. The mechanic go sleep with them, go collect money from the mechanic. The other one go sleep with them, go collect money from that one, They collect the money. Another one until they feed though. The house where they stay at the end of the month, I think at the end of the month, some of them they pay like 2,500, 3,000 naira for those rents. Okay? And then I see them looking very dirty and smelly. Dirty. Their hands smell. They have body odor because of the different things they sleep with. I've seen them in my state. And then some of their parents will still call them from them to send them money. This is a topic we're going to talk about another day. Parents, you are part of the reasons why your children live the kind of life that they do. You are part of the reasons why some of your kids live the way they do. A lot of them. And then when you ask her, she will tell you, the place where mama they stay, not too big, we be 10. So I can't make her pack so that space go there where the others go they sleep. Una be 10. Una no get money. Your pack on your ma they born. She can't born, I can't be 10. Then if all of una want sleep, una will put mats for ground or other 6 by 6 bed. It don't flat finish. All of una will come roll on top. Those kind of kids, what will you say to them? Because the moment they leave that house, out of the protection of their parents, go into the streets, they'll become wayward and useless because they need to survive. These kids need to survive. So this is a topic entirely for another day. I'm going to be talking to parents. Please, the way you treat your children and treat them and push them out is very wrong. And then you ladies, coming back to our topic, please, it's extremely very wrong for you to think that it is wise for you to go live alone or pack your bags and go live with a man. A man you are not married to. Why? You can't become cook. His friends will come around, you cook for them. And then they will see where you now have bad character. The boy go to beat you, your friends will come separate. You they go school, they feel read again. Especially those where they campus. If they ask you, you say your hostel too dirty, no, it's too dead here. So that boy house where you pack go they stay, now probably they smoke, they drink, and a cultist. As in they push on, go they push on. You see many where for Ekpoma University. Una many where for Ekpoma. Now couple, they do competition. They call the best couple of the week, best couple of the month. No say that they do something, that they gotta come school, that they gotta go house. Nobody care about how their life won't be after they gotta come school, gotta go house. Because if she reach house, the boy must use belt, beat him. If she talk anyhow, she go market, come cook. The money where the parents they give her for house to take feed, she they use and feed boy for campus. She don't get anything. You will see some of them, they are looking very tattered and haggard. Their jeans don't fade because they're not fit buying new clothes. They want to impress the boy to feed them. Then some of them way sharp, small. The ones where they claim say they're too sharp, or if they say they're too smart, that they sleep with one politician by the side. The boy knows say you they sleep with politician. Some of them that they know, no consign them. But you say you dey do and hide. They just tell her they go house. I want to go and see my parents. Don't jump, enter Abuja, go Lagos, Akwa Ibom. And they see them, and the men they there everywhere. Some of them, the boy they can't stand like this, go they wait. When they come out, you bring paper bag and everything, come out. You're living with him. You're living with him. How does that make you feel? At the end of the day, some of you leave school with bad grades because you've been living with a man who doesn't care about your future. The most important thing to him is that sex he gets from you. You know they pay for him. You don't need to go try for that girls. Some of you feel saying that love make some of these boys know they cheat on you for school. Now lie. You don't get money. So you know say they collect free everything free all round for your hand. So you go just hang with you. Tell in friends, this one don't do okay for me. If I broke, they give me money. Anything when I want, they do it, they cook everything. Wait till they find I just stay with them. Because you'll be very sure by the time you guys graduate, they don't get married to you. Am I lying? 90% of the guys you live with on campus, how many of them have married you? Let's call a spade a spade. And also those of you that are doing youth service, they give you 1 year. Only 1 year. Now government say can't serve them. Now man house you park go they stay. Some of you they hide under the guise of now my fiance. Una don't they engage now for the past 1 year plus. The guy don't even know where your mama they stay. If your mama even their phone they talk, you know the one they around. Once your mother on their phone they talk, you don't hear say your mother they talk, don't take off. You either enter bathroom or stroke. Because you know one mate say, mommy please, you don't want to say hi to your mama. You don't want just say hi to your mama at all. Since no tell you say that boy no get your time. Say you don't want to marry you. Some of you, you're from very rich background. So at the end of the day, probably he might get a job when you guys graduate or when you guys finish your youth service or one thing or the other. He might just get it. And then he will walk away after using you so much. You do everything. You do everything. Why can't you just respect yourself and live alone? At the end of the day, let me tell you, ladies, a man that will marry you will marry you. A man that will stay with you will stay with you. It is not whether you move your bags to go live with him or not. A guy that will walk away will still walk away. If you like, as you follow and they stay, turn in house, make it be say even the wall self now gold plated. Plate them with gold. If you want to work out tomorrow, you go get a reason why you go. He go tell you, did I send you? Why did you make all my walls gold? Can't you just see now? I can't even see well in my room. I can't see well. Please come and go. I don't like this. If they're inside the house, you don't pursue you. You don't go. Another girl will come stay inside the gold-plated house. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So it's not by living with a man. If a guy tell you, pack your bags, come live with me, tell him, thank you very much. I'm comfortable where I am. Don't worry, I'll be visiting. Very important. I will be visiting. Please don't go live with him. Because some of you will say, because he asked me to come and stay, that's why I now park there. And then some of you living abroad. One I say, when I get girlfriend and wife for Nigeria, more know they do that thing. More know they do that thing at all. They tell me go they stay with una mama. It's very wrong. If you not say you don't like the environment where your girlfriend they stay, send her money, rent them house. Not be say you tell me pack bag, go they stay with your mama. Please, more know they do that thing again. It's very rampant in my state. So I'm telling you people, it's very wrong. You cannot be enslaving a woman in the name of you want to marry her. And then you say you are monitoring her. My dear, that girl can still be with your mother and go and sleep around. So that's not the best way to keep her. If you know you really want to take care of her, like you really want to take care of that girl, please rent her an apartment. And stop telling her to go live with your parents. When you send her 50 kobo, you send her through your mama, then the mama will fair half you come up for inside, then they go quarrel, then go fight, they go come get many reasons why they go say make the girl, may you not marry the girl again. Because now then they see her pass. Of course now your family, because me, I go listen to my family more than outsiders, whether they're good or they're bad. And then your mother will come call you, no grill. Now so she come up for us 2 days ago. She not quick come back. Oh, now 12 minutes and one car can't drop her for junction. You know who the person be where can't drop her. Is she sleeping with that person? This thing happened a lot in Edo State. That is why I'm saying, please stop. Make una no they do that thing to una girlfriends again at all. And the woman wanna say una one, they can't go they live with una mama. Una say may go stay there because una there abroad, may they monitor and monitor waiting. Na property, na business, na investment. If you know you really want to get married to this girl and you love her so much, there are two things involved. Get her papers, fly her over to join you where you are, or you rent an apartment for her. Not be saying you don't make the girl life miserable, destroy everything. Then at the end of the day, your mama will come and tell you, and I saw them talk am, and you know see am, you know even get respect. Wake up in the morning, you know quick greet me. Now around 10 o'clock, you wake up, you can't greet me around 11. They do it a lot. They find fault in everything and every area. That you just leave them to do these things. Please, let's stop living the way we are living. Ladies, if a guy is living abroad and he tell you, pack your bag, go stay with my mama, tell him, send you the money, make you take rent house. If you not do, you never ready. See, not be that gonna make them marry you. Just respect yourself, hold your pride, because that pain, some of them go say, oh, the mother is very nice. She's very nice. Now me and they go market together, now me and they go shop. Now lie, those ones now them worst parts, now they be the snake. Because you know the day when they make the calls that they make. You know the day, yes, Auntie Runda, say, Lizzie, yes, it's very common in those states. Ladies, let's give ourselves some respect. Thank you, Auntie Rundon. You know the day when those women, they make the call that they make, then go they laugh with you for front. I know of a woman who told me, I love you so much, you are so wonderful, you are so this, you are so that. But if I tell you what that woman do, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. And then behind your back, you don't even know what they do behind you. And you pack your bag, you go live with them. Ladies, please, let's give ourselves some respect. It's very important. I know this is difficult for a lot of you. I know this is extremely difficult for a lot of you. But you have to do this. You really have to break out of these shackles. To me, these are shackles. They will damage you psychologically, emotionally, and otherwise. You will not be able to reason straight or think well. Especially those of you that are working. I can't stay in my house now. What do they do when you pay extra rent? Now my son money you just they waste, so let that boy pay that rent too. Till the day we can't pay your bride price. Don't make mistake, go stay in mama house. Don't make mistake, go stay in mama house. I don't know how I'm going to say this. Today, the network is really very friendly. I noticed that a lot of us are not online today. Well, I'm still going to say this. Please, those of you that are not online, share our videos. Okay, Mr. Afolabi said, Lizzie, is it safe to rent apartment for lady in Nigeria when you are abroad? Yes, Mr. Afolabi. Depend on the kind of lady, is very safe. Yeah. I'm going to say this, if you know that you have a legitimate job abroad, I'm not talking about those Yahoo boys and 419ers. So if you say at any time of the day or anything will happen to them, no. If you know that your boyfriend is not doing any legitimate job abroad and is giving you money to go rent an apartment, please use the money to start business. As a sharp girl now. If he asks whether you don't rent the apartment, tell him and say yes, you don't rent them. Please use the money to start up something. Because you know why? One day, let's assume you are not from a good home, like a rich home, and you don't have any family member to support you, and there's a problem. Whether you are a student or not, you either save that money or use it to run business. Because it happens a lot in my state. Majority of the boys abroad, they are not doing anything legitimate. So anything can happen to him tomorrow. How will you be able to cope and take care of yourself? So instead of you to carry that money and go and rent an apartment, my dear, use and start business. At least the money go to grow instead of you to the old landlord 1 year when the boy never come house. Maybe he dey jail now, you don't know say he dey jail. Then your money go to grow. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you have to use wisdom. If you don't know what he's doing abroad and you feel you love him so much, you want to be patient, start something with that money. I don't know if I'm making sense, but Mr. Afolabi, it is not wrong for a man living abroad to rent an apartment for his wife here to be, his wife to be, or his girlfriend. Okay? As long as he knows the kind of person that the girl is. First of all, if he's a loose girl, a girl that sleeps around, a girl that you know that I don't see a rich back, no try him. You understand? But it's also wrong for you to tell the girl to go live with your parents. It's also very wrong. So I think I've answered that particular question. So please, this is Ladies Court. Today we're discussing, should a single lady live with a man or with a man she's not married to, or live alone. I've given us reasons why ladies want to live alone. They could say their family background, they have too much freedom. Some of them, when the parents cage them too much, like keep them too much, they don't allow them to do anything. Their parents don't allow them go out. They're not even they pass balcony, you know. So those kind of children, they have that freedom. They go just want break free once they get small freedom to do a whole lot of crazy things. And then when the girl feels insecure, she feels that somebody wants to snatch her boyfriend for her hand, maybe she just pack her bag, go they stay with them. And then some of them is the guy will tell them, It's very okay. I live in a good home. Why are you living outside? Some of them don't even live in a good home. They will tell you they want to see you around because of insecurity. They want to see you around. Okay, Mr. Afolabi said to me, I believe it's not safe at all. Yes, Mr. Afolabi, you are a man. That's your decision as an individual. You know, it's called individual decisions and differences. So it's actually okay for you to make such decision on your own and say it's not safe. You know, so a lot of ladies, when the guy tell you it's okay to come live with him, please don't make that mistake. Don't go and live with him because he said it's okay. Come and live with me. Don't. If he gives you one key, you know me say you can't stay there. He give you the key to your apartment because sometimes you no go there around, so you just feel make my girlfriend get freedom to dey enter my house. Not be for you to turn that house your home, then you come carry handbag from there to go your papa house. Those kind of girls, those of you that they get married to, 80 to 100, what am I saying? 99 to 10, 99 to 1. 99 to 1, okay? Okay, Mr. Falabi said, because even the Bible said women are weaker vessels. No matter how weak the woman is. Let me tell you, Mr. Falabi, before we go, let me tell you something. Women are more, as in women can actually live responsibly more than men. Men are more randy than women. Don't forget that. Let me just tell you this today. A woman can decide to say, I will not sleep with a man for the next 3 years. She won't do it. I won't cheat on my man and she won't cheat. But a man cannot comfortably say that. No man can comfortably say that because men generally, they are just like that. According to Gordon's, men are moved by what? By sight. I don't understand what I'm saying. So when they see one girl that her skin is a little bit lighter than their girlfriend's own, might not be that the girl is even more beautiful than their girlfriend, but they will want to sleep with her. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So women are more trusted than the men. I prefer to give, as a guy, give my girlfriend money to live alone, okay, where I am not living, than for me to give my boyfriend money to live alone. You understand? Now, Auntie Rhonda said, yes, it's very safe. Just trust her and don't trust her and don't suspect her. That's what most guys do. They will be thinking the lady is dating another guy. Lack of trust. Trust her, you will be fine, and that's the truth. Men are weaker, women are stronger. Yes, Auntie Rhonda, you have a point, and that's the truth. Men are actually weaker. That's the truth. So majority of us that think that it's not safe to give our ladies, in short, if you keep her and you feel you have the money, okay, and you know you're in the position to actually help her get an apartment and you don't do that, you're actually pushing her outside to go do all the wrong things. Trust me. You're pushing her outside to go do all the wrong things. If you really feel you really care about her, you're pushing her outside to go do all the wrong things. So really, we're going to come to the end of the show today. Until next week Sunday when I come your way again. If you have your messages, you send it to us. I told you, go to our About Us page, click on it. You have all the information you can use to contact us. It's still me, Elizabeth Era. This is Lady Scott on Ethel Women Initiative platform. We do this every Sunday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. every Sunday. So until next week when we come your way again, please do drop your messages, send us your messages. We'll love them, we'll attend to them, and then we love you so much. For everybody that joined us on the show today, from Mr. Afolabi to Auntie Rundon to Ugochukwu, Niyi, okay, Niyi, I cite you. Also, those of you that I did not see here today, I know it's actually the network and all that. God bless you all. Until next week when we'll come your way. Okay, Mr. Afolabi, you sent a message. Let me quickly read that message before we go. You said, with experience in my university day, it's not safe. Mr. Afolabi, like I said, the fact that you've experienced it is just like I'm telling you now that because a guy has broken my heart, I will not date again. That is wrong. Or because I've dated a guy that doesn't have conscience, I won't date again. That is extremely wrong, okay? The fact that you had an experience during your university days does not mean if you are in the position to keep a girl that you feel you love so much, you say you will not keep her. Mr. Afolabi is extremely very, very wrong. Trust me, women are more secure. Women are more, women can actually respect themselves more, be more faithful. Okay, let me use the right word. Women can be more faithful than the men. Okay, so don't say because you had an experience in the university you're going to do the same thing now. It's a no. I don't think that's a good judgment and a good decision to make. So this is where we're going to be drawing the curtain for this week. I love you so much. Until next week when we come your way again, please stay with us, share our messages, tell people about this show so that a lot of ladies can join us here and learn a lot from this show. We love you so much. Take care. God bless you.